I'm actually rocking to Gen Z obsession with violence. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of YNs out there, bro. I remember. Holy. I think we're good.
Scenario. You wake up for work at
Oh.
7:50.
That gave me PTSD, bro. I literally jumped. Oh, wow. That noise, that alarm has so much power to it. Don't understand. Sorry.
15 a.m. to get ready. Imagine this scenario. You wake up for work at 7:15 a.m. to get ready, have to deal with an hour worth of traffic because road infrastructure in America is designed by people I presume who have never drove a car. You manage to make it just in time for your shift at 9. You work at the movie theater. All you have to do is make sure people have the right movie ticket and sweep the floor. You walk into one of the theaters as 2 final words are uttered from a movie. Chicken jockey. And proceed to get hit by 10 popcorn bugs with a Boeing 737. The Minecraft chicken jockey incidents are just one of many trends that Gen Z has done, which has related to things such as vandalism, general violence, and harassment. And I'm here to answer the question of why is Gen Z so violent? But before I start, that whole question can be answered pretty quickly. Some of you might be confused by the title because according to statistics, Gen Z overall is actually the generation with the lowest rate of violent crime ever reported in any youth of a generation. And we're actually over 60% lower than baby boomers were at our ages. So take that, you old f***. And now that I know about this, it's funny when I'm walking by grandma, she starts to clutch her purse. Like, I should be the one clutching my purse. Your generation was 60% more violent than us. So even though traditional violent crimes are way lower with us, we have way more of a psychological violence and mental violence. Just like I mentioned at the start of this video, one of our things is dangerous challenges. Growing up seeing these crazy challenges every year on YouTube did not help us develop well. Like, I remember the first time I saw someone doing the salt and ice challenge and thought how wild it was. If only they could see what we have now. People were intentionally burning their skin off for views and likes. And when you're a kid, you soak up things like a sponge. Because I don't know why, but my friends in the neighborhood gathered around to do it and see who could last the longest. They tried to offer me to join in. Like, I like my sexy caramel skin being intact. I'm good off that. So us growing up with this mentality, of course nowadays we're gonna come up with dumb challenges and try to do it for views, which the Gen Alphas shall grow up and carry the tradition on after us. But on TikTok for us, it's gotten notably worse. I don't know if it's just because TikTok can generate easy ass views for almost anyone. Usually the challenges back then were absolutely brain dead, but at least it was just harming yourself. The next stage we've reached is harming others. The time I visibly remembered things starting to change was with the devious lick challenge.
Oh yes,
bro. I just graduated that year, so luckily I wasn't in high school anymore to witness that bullshit. But we casually made robbery a trend in
Oh shit, really? He was in high school, so this was like, what, back in 2020? So he's like in his early 20s? Shit.
I feel like in other generations, they would have just been too scared to have the audacity to do something like this off being arrested. And scared to be put on the local news and having all their friends and family laugh at them and make fun of them for it. Also, some of y'all may not know, but the devious lick trend, yeah, they brought this whole trend back. Instead of now destroying school bathrooms and vandalizing them, they're taking school Chromebooks and annihilating them.
Yeah, they are, bro. Damn. What in that bitch?
I don't know if some of these high schoolers don't have a plan to go to college or get any future employment, but they're literally posting these videos on their personal accounts. You would think they would make burners so their school doesn't get doing it, but you can search them on TikTok, Chromebook durability test yourself, and see how many of these high schoolers are doing it on their personal accounts. Then of course we got challenges like the Skull Breaker challenge and the Penny Outlet challenge. A lot of this is just for views, but there is another aspect to it in my opinion. I think what Gen Z really likes compared to other generations is the watching of people doing violent things. And this all stems from one place where everything on the internet links to. For demonetization reasons, I can't fully say it and I don't know if I can. It rhymes with lore, and scroll on IG Reels about 5 times and you'll probably see it. The impact content has had on Gen Z.
I don't know. I don't really be on Instagram Reels that much.
is bigger than
I don't know
think.
why I
There's
paused
probably a
that just to
90%
say that
chance
shit.
Anybody watching this in Gen Z has seen a video intentionally or unintentionally.
I know it is now. Oh my goodness.
Before YouTube cracked down on it, you could casually see it on here. And there was always that one kid in school who would go around and try to show people weird videos like that. Those type of dudes.
Yes. Yes. One of my friends showed me that shit, bro. Like, why are you showing me this shit, bro? Yeah, it's fucking weird showing that shit. He showed me multiple too. What the fuck?
Seeing these type of videos in general is bad for you, but for somebody with a growing mind seeing it, it's even worse. Which is why I think it's an aspect in us being obsessed with dangerous trends. We're so desensitized to us, it don't even matter anymore. I don't think humans were meant to see this much violence in our lifetime. In past generations, you couldn't casually see this stuff. I genuinely think if something like 9/11 happened nowadays, people would probably forget after a week when another catastrophic event happens and start posting brain rot memes of the Twin Towers. Shows back then used to get in deep trouble when they made a joke about 9/11. It took multiple years for shows and movies to start making jokes because they knew the public would tear them up. But nowadays you'll have a bunch of people in the comments typing, "Oh man, TS funny as hell. Keep it up, gang." I know not everyone in our generation is like that. A lot of us know when the right time is to make a joke and when it isn't. Looking at IG Reel comments though shows you the other side of people who don't know and don't care. IG Reels to me is like the kick of short form content. People will say comments that isn't even formed as a joke and people die laughing at it. Going back to the challenges, maybe this isn't the end all be all for the challenges. Recently, the Ice Bucket Challenge started making its comeback, and that's what I want to see more of. Like, let's bring back the wholesome challenges on the internet. Our generation's obsession with serial killers too was also a weird thing. The fact that
they were sexualizing serial killer. They sexualized. Speak. They sexualized Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh, and that one person who but how can I say this? Who did up our school? It's just it's that nigga. I think I can't remember. Like what? They sexualized that nigga, bro. Makes zero sense, bro.
Serial killers be having lines of women ready for them is such a weird concept to me. I just want just once for them to be released and manage to marry one of these fans and have all the fangirls with the Pikachu shock face when he ends up stabbing her while she's sleeping. I don't know what they think is gonna happen, but it's not gonna be a honeymoon. One notable incident from our generation of this serial killer obsession we can't forget is Jeffrey Dahmer. Specifically when the show reenacting his life released on Netflix. You see, Jeffrey Dahmer already had fangirls back in the 90s when he first got locked up, sending him all their money and
gifts and
nudes. Sending a gay man your nudes as a woman has got to be the biggest.
Oh shit, that was so stupid.
Majority of Gen Z did know about Jeffrey Dahmer, but a lot of people didn't. So when Netflix released this show and it went #1, he got introduced to a whole new generation on the mainstream. And as they always say, history repeats itself. TikTok was flooded with simp edits for him. They took no time immediately making edits of him on TikTok.
You didn't know.
Till I die, all these lollies call me rubbing on her die.
TikTok had to go on a spree deleting a bunch of these edits after they were going viral. And you could see a bunch of women in the comments talking about he's so dreamy and kind-hearted. I say we f around and let them find out. Oh wait, we can't because he's dead. Even killers in our generation are getting simped over. In 2021, a guy named Cameron.
Yes, him. And he shook someone.
Heron got sentenced to 24 years in prison. The reason was because he was speeding and hit a mom with her daughter.
Oh, that's a different person. Who killed him. Oh, why is it? No. What is he doing? Hold on. This is a bad score and everything. Eyes open like a motherfucker. You can see the whole universe with these fucking eyes. Oh. Now I'm about to start. Hold on. Does this work? I'm gonna do something crazy. Keep these eyes open like this. I'll go walk to me, bro. Like, you find this shit, bro. This shit. Rest in peace, the kid and the mom, though. This thing is so weird. Oh my goodness, that scared me. Oh, bro, that is so weird. Like, that's crazy. Like, look. Why can't these niggas see my cursor? Hello? You good? Oh. Again, I'm stupid. Bro, yeah. His eyes are creeping me out so much. Ellie ball, hold on. You know what? That's just who he is. Hold on. If I put them side by side. Literally, side by side. Look at that. Oh, you guys can't see that shit. Hold on. I forgot. I gotta turn this bitch on. No. Literally. Oh shit, wrong thing. Bro. The eye says it all, bro. What the fuck? Oh, I'm actually getting... I'm gonna stop looking at go. That actually scared me. I thought it was being cursed or some shit. I just felt like it was looking into my soul. Oh my goodness.
On the spot, one of the most heartless things you can do. And just like Jeffrey Dahmer, they were making edits of Cameron. They went as far to even make a petition for him to be released. That got 22,000 signatures on it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't ever want to hear women say men are more down bad when like this exists.
Yeah.
Would men do the same if a similar thing happened with a woman that looked good? Absolutely, 100%. It'd probably be actually double the amount of signatures. But that shows we're really equal for real. Gen Z just likes to obsess over any danger in any aspect, like music too. Bro, I'll never forget when every rapper started rocking a shiesty in 2020. Everyone in their mother was running to the store to buy them. The shiesty hit the social media streets like crack. If you grew up around typical YNs, you already saw them rocking it before it became popular. So
yeah.
to me, it was funny growing up and seeing it go from purely hood wearing them to Billy from Utah with a loving family. Some people really don't know how big the reach is. As y'all know, I was in Japan for about 2 weeks this past month. Go follow and like the IG post, by the way, because I'm looking sexy. And I can't make this up. I seen a fully Japanese guy wearing a shiesty and sagging in Tokyo. The only gang you've been fighting is the Hidden Leaf Village, man. Take that off. Out of rap, our generation takes the most dangerous aspects and tries to emulate it. It can't be that lyrical because people call that corny. You pull up to the function rapping like Eminem and people are just gonna die laughing at you. Gangster rap from the past versus now doesn't even come close. Back then, the most you had was 50 Cent and you knew his lore and how he grew up in the streets. People thought they were leading the hood when listening to Many Men. But nowadays, you got whole documentaries on rappers who are admitted serial killers. King Von becoming so big has gotta be an indicator that our generation is really obsessed with violence. Everybody who listened to him knew damn well this man was dropping people left and right on the streets. And that's what added to the appeal for our generation. Okay, it has always been a thing in rap where people ask, is the rapper really living what they rap? Which I think people are starting to care less about and more care about if the song is just good. I think us losing some of the biggest rappers to this violence made it and put us off. I remember when Lil Tecca was breaking down his song lyrics and making sure people know he's not actually on any of that type of shit. Honestly, it felt refreshing and was hilarious to watch.
I got 2 twin Glocks, turn you to a dancer. I don't have no straps for nobody. I don't got no straps.
But people still want to feel the real thing, and I think that's what King Von did. The whole YN culture taking over in general shows me our generation also just wants to obsess over violence just because. I know hella people make fun of Cardi listeners and the average but I'd rather Billy from Utah obsess over Cardi and try to act mysterious than Billy from Utah obsess over King Von and him NBA YoungBoy. Like, bro, the top enemy to black people in America is the YN because it makes the whole community look bad. And the fact that it's the most glorified on social media is a blow to the face. Because you'll have the old white people looking at their grandkids and them reenacting Murder on My Mind and blaming everyone that's black for it, even though most black people don't even like them either. I just imagine them waking up one morning and seeing their bundle of joy in their front yard recording a music video like this.
What is that?
Can you see me and you do nada? Yeah, you do nada. Nada, nada, nada thing. Yeah, I keep my head level heavy, walking through the rain. Walking through the rain. You won't understand how I fall liquor on this fucking chain. Yeah, I try to sneak and put my hoodie up and bust a plane. I remember walking, taking buses, now I'm on the plane. You had your
So anyways, that
That shit was so fucking ass.
that's everything.
Boy. So fucking when Joe popped off, that shit ruined rap forever, bro. Holy fuck.
Overall, let me know how violent y'all are in the comments. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you
Yeah, man.
guys consensually. And it's
So, guys, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok's coming soon. Subscribe. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Subscribe, turn notification, like the video. Comment below what you want to save. Subscribe to my gaming channel. To my gaming channel. Join the Discord. Check out my business, my clothing brand. We're still working on it. We just gotta get the clothing and shit. So, getting some help on that aspect, but it's gonna take a while. But please be patient with this. This could come in, please. And yeah, we're gonna get some sponsors, shit. But for now, there. I think that's it. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Instagram. That's it. Man.